check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man. We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. And this video was inspired by a barbershop conversation video, right? And, long story short, all right, basically, I said this shit before. I did stream on it yesterday. And I'm going to keep doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep saying this shit. This ain't that I'm pro Crawford. I'm pro Spence. I'm pro PBC. Definitely not pro Bob Arum. But what's so funny to me is this, okay? And I'm talking straight to him. I'm not going to put his name in the video. I don't do that shit. All right? Respect this channel. Respect this platform. Respect this character. Respect this integrity, okay? One of the very few people over there that I respect, okay? If you catch my drift, okay? I'm happy they doing their thing in Houston. 100 black people getting together. Like the funk sway. What up, though? Appreciate the love, support. Bring your spades, your dominoes down to Houston. Salute to that brother for doing that, all right? But at the end of the day, they talk about how Terence Crawford is being treated with Bob Arum, right? They don't think he worth putting on pay-per-view, and I agree. There ain't nothing else worthy on pay-per-view but a Spence fight. And at the bare minimum, that's not even $1 million pay-per-view. I'm just gonna point the points I agree with him on that I can remember off the top. I watched the entire video, Q Kid, the whole 9. Okay, and I'll source that video in the description, all right, if you want to watch it. I agree with that. I agree how Bob Arum treated him. I agree how Floyd Mayweather said he didn't know how to promote. Bob didn't know how to promote. Man, I agree with everything basically he said about Bob Arum. Everything that he said Crawford would be fighting, nobodies, and Errol Spence is going to be stalling them out or starving them out. I agree with it, bro. I said that Crawford would probably fall down the pound for pound list if somebody below him start being proactive and fighting better opponents. I said he going to run out of people to fight. I just said it yesterday, and I said it again and again. I said Crawford won't be deducted, or he won't be frowned upon in history if he don't fight Terence Crawford. If he was to move up and unify the belts at 154, I mean, whoever will do that, who unified 3 belts at 47, then unify all of them at 54, and if you move up, beat Canelo or something like that, or win a belt or 2 at 160. I mean, nobody gonna remember Crawford. He move up and unify the belts. People gonna say, "Oh, I told you to beat Crawford at 47." So the same shit he been saying, cool. He probably more of an expert on Bob than I am. But I remember Bob going back to the Cold War, when this shit first started happening. Okay? Everything he said about Crawford, for the most part, was factual. How did Bomac come on that talk show and Crawford don't? Because Crawford don't fuck with niggas, all niggas. He don't fuck with nobody because he think everybody aligned with that community. That's just what it is. I talk to people that he spun off on interviews, and they ain't hanging their head about it. I understand it. Because real men on Crawford spill milk. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know him personally. But if we sat down and had a steak or had a brew or some shit like that, or if he had sat down with that particular person that he had spun off an interview and they had a brew or they had a steak or whatever, I guarantee you he look at him different. But point of this video is this, okay? This is the point of the video. Okay, Fred, listen here. You tell me that Crawford ain't being treated right on Top Rank. And I got, this is my point, I got another part of the video. So listen here, okay? Errol Spence ain't been treated right. Just as bad as Terence Crawford been treated, Errol Spence been treated bad, just as equally as bad, if not worse in my opinion. Because guess what? When Crawford did the interview with Kevin Iole, he seemed sincere. You know what he said? He said that before the Khan fight, I'm at peace if those fights don't happen. You know why a nigga like that at peace, Fred? You understand the streets. You from Harlem. You know why he at peace? Because he wasn't giving nothing. The shit wasn't gift wrapped to him like Al Heyman gift wrapped to Errol Spence. He wasn't an Olympian boxer. He didn't have nothing handed to him. You feel me? He didn't have a grant or a full scholarship. He didn't have a silver spoon in his mouth, a platinum spoon in his mouth. He didn't have Al Heyman pinky ring up his ass. You feel what I'm saying? This is a nigga that was with Matador Sports, whatever, Victory Sports, whatever they call themselves now, making pennies on the dollars or dimes on the dollars what he making now. He was fighting on the under. I remember Nestor from Boxing Voice talking about him 5, 6, 7 years ago. He was fighting on the undercard when nobody was there. The undercard, not even a televised card, when he had dreads. Probably making a couple thousand, if that, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. If he was making that, cuz. So when you come from the bottom and you get to a point where, shit, I can get Versace now. Or shit, I can buy this vet. Or I can buy this tricked out Suburban. Or my kid's set for college. I'm comfortable. When you get to that point, when you earned it, he at peace. At the end of the day, everybody can't be the greatest. Everybody can't have a Hall of Fame resume. You're right. But you know what? He got 8 belts to Spence 1, including his 2 ring belts from lightweight and junior welterweight. 8 belts. But let me not even get in there first, okay? Errol Spence, okay? What the fuck has he done? His best win is a beat up Kell Brook. Triple G leftovers, right? If Errol Spence was treated so much better, why didn't Errol Spence get the Manny Pacquiao fight, Fred? Well, you know what he probably going to say? Pacquiao didn't want to fight him. But what I remember was when Errol Spence and Terence Crawford came together, he said, Al wanted me to get the Pacquiao fight. If Al pulling all the strings and he got all the power, why did he make that happen for Errol Spence? Better yet, why did he protect Keith Thurman? And they probably funneled some money to the WBA for Keith Thurman to hold that strap for 22 months, which is almost 2 years. Why did Al Heyman protect Keith Thurman while he was out? Why? Why didn't Al Heyman find those funds that you asked Bob Arum to find those funds for Crawford or ESPN to fight on pay-per-view? Why he didn't find them funds to have an incentive for Keith Thurman to get back and fight Errol Spence? Even if it's at this point, if you fight Pacquiao, hey, we gonna overpay you to fight Errol Spence next. He ain't going out his way to do Errol Spence no favors. Here we talking about, since 2017, he fought Kell Brook and won the title. He didn't deliver Sean Porter to him, Al Heyman. He didn't deliver Danny Garcia to him. He didn't even deliver a broken up Robert Guerrero. He couldn't deliver Luis Collazo. He put his arm in a sling. He didn't deliver nothing to him. This is an Olympian. Oscar De La Hoya did more than this. To this point, this nigga been pro for 7 years now. So what have Al Heyman done for him? Now financially, hey man, at the end of the day, hey, I don't really care about what he get money. His money right. Cool for him. But what has happened for him? What's happened for him? That he got a cult fan base following? He got a Canelo-esque fan base following? That's cool. But last time I checked, when you go into the Hall of Fame, okay, one of the last things they check for is how popular you was. Now that may get you over the hump if you a Barry McGuinness or if you were a Turo Gotti. Yeah, your fan base, your popularity might get you over the hump. But when I'm talking about getting that square circle going blow for blow, he can't bring them niggas in the ring with you versus Crawford. He can't bring them niggas in the ring. And I don't believe he gonna fight him. But all I'm saying, what's Premier Boxing Champions done for Errol Spence? That's out the ordinary. They haven't delivered him fights. He got one more title defense at welterweight. He been there since, what, damn near beginning his career. He started off at 54. Okay? He started off at 54, came down. Well, what has he done? What has PBC done for him? Okay, it made him a wealthy man. Crawford came from being broke. He came from the gutter. He came from the bottom. He came from being shot in the head. He's a wealthy man now. Well, Errol Spence got more money. Congratulations to him. But what he got? He got more respect on his name, because if they both never fought again, Errol Spence not a Hall of Famer. Terence Crawford is. Terence Crawford a Hall of Famer playboy. So what has PBC done for him? Deliver him an old beat up Lamont Peterson? Matisse knocked him out faster if I wanted to be an asshole about it. So, I mean, what have PBC done for Spence? They made him a wealthy man. That's what they supposed to do. But they hid Sean Porter from him for a minute. They hid Danny Garcia from him for a minute. Or did they hide him from them? Did they not feel that he was ready to fight them yet? Or was he protected like Kenny Porter said? Which I know that's for a fact. he's a protected fighter to a certain extent. So all this shit you talking about, hey man, you can't just do a 12-minute video, 11-minute video giving one side of the story. Nigga, educate niggas. You got niggas coming, your channel bigger than mine. You got people coming to your channel all the time. Tell them about Errol Spence. His career ain't shit. Outside the financials, he fighting Sean Porter 2 years later. He should have fought Sean Porter after he fought in Sheffield versus Kell Brook. But once again, I agree with Fred. Whatever they report, Errol Spence is gonna get the lion's share of the money. Errol Spence is gonna be the top dog. If he clean up his side of the street, easy route promotions, and do what he need to do, yeah, he gonna probably get a 60-40 split. And ESPN may throw Crawford a couple dollars to shut up the holler. We can agree to that. We definitely can agree on that. We can agree on a few points. I agree with basically everything you said. You just conveniently left out that Errol Spence is a stepchild to Keith Thurman on PBC. Well, shit, he's a stepchild to Manny Pacquiao. He's a stepchild to a lot of dudes. Him and Gary Russell. He the Gary Russell of the welterweight division. To keep it a buck. But my whole thing is this. Everything he mentioned in the video, Barbershop Conversation, everything he mentioned, a lot of stuff I agree with, but guess what? He could bring all you niggas in the ring with you. Niggas from Dallas, niggas from Cali, niggas from New York, Harlem, Brooklyn, Detroit, Philly, Milwaukee, Minnesota. Wherever, Minneapolis to be exact. You know, he could bring niggas from, Heath got fans in Omaha and Crawford on. She could bring niggas in Vegas. But guess what? At the end of the day, tell me who gonna win that fight. Because all that shit cool at the end of the day. You can take 100% split to it's nothing. But at the end of the day, if Crawford go in there and whoop his ass, all that shit stop. All that buzz y'all got, all that shit stop. Y'all put so much stock into Errol Spence. Y'all put so much stock, y'all basically put the house on Errol Spence's number on the roulette table. Y'all took all y'all $1 million chips and y'all put it on Black 9, okay? Y'all need to put it on odds or black. Y'all put it on black. Y'all put all y'all chips. Y'all might have saved a few chips for a nigga like Deontay Wilder. Okay? Y'all saved a few chips for a nigga like Wilder, okay, on the side. But y'all put all y'all chips in him. What happens if he go in there and put paws on that man and strip him of his dignity, his integrity, his masculinity? What happens if he go in there and do a job on him? What happens? Better yet, what happens, Mr. Barbershop Conversation? And this is not malicious. Niggas gonna say, "Oh, CJ dissed him." This is me speaking to him man to man. We can hop on together if he got free time, I got free time. Like I said, this is a brother to brother conversation, okay? But what happens if the fight don't happen because of Errol Spence? Are y'all gonna hold that nigga accountable for not making that fight happen? Are y'all going? And I wasn't planning to do no boxing video today, but this gave me opportunity, another one, nothing else to talk about, to do one. Okay? Don't forget, Big 3 Detroit, Saturday on my Detroiters. Check it out. Little Caesars Arena, 8 p.m., okay? Check it out. Support black entrepreneurship. Ice Cube, okay? All right, if your boy don't fight Terence Crawford and it's his fault, are y'all going to hold Errol Spence accountable, or are we going to just gloss over it like it never happened? We just gonna forget about it. Because at the end of the day, just how you feel about Bob Arum, nigga, I feel about the same. I remember all the shit he did. I seen the contracts. I heard about the contracts. I heard about shady shit he did. Yes, I think to a certain extent, boxing would be better without him. Man, we can agree on all of that, bro. All of that. But at the end of the day, I don't care about that. I don't care about it. Because if they cared about Errol Spence, shouldn't Errol Spence have a network deal like Crawford? And I ain't trying to hear, well, he got the flexibility. Nah. He said he ain't going nowhere. He said Crawford can come on ESPN, come on Fox or Showtime. So if you gonna be down for Fox or Showtime, like your feet cemented in cement, if that makes sense, then why don't they go ahead and cement your whole body? Why don't they go ahead and put your hands in the Showtime or PBC Fox Walk of Fame? Why they don't go ahead and lock you in, bro? If they love you like that, if you down for them, like Showtime PBC, you got it tatted on your chest. Why they ain't investing in you like ESPN invested in Crawford? Like the Zone invested in Danny Jacobs, invested in Tevin, and Tevin Farmer, invested in Demetrius Andrade, invested into Triple G, Canelo. Why ain't Showtime Fox investing into Errol Spence? Why ain't open up the wallet book? Because they don't believe in him like that. Okay? And I'm just keeping it in the butt. But what happened if your boy don't fight him? I think that's worse than losing to him. What if he get in there and Crawford beat the shit out of him? Because if he win, I'm going to give him credit. He went by inch or he went by a billion miles. I'm going to give him credit. It's black excellence. It don't really matter who wins for me. Because they black. I ain't got to hear a Mexican, a white, a British, or Australian, a Thailand. I don't got to hear nobody's voice. Because black win. Don't care. It's like the whole roulette table, and that's what I play. It's black. But like I said before, what happened if your boy get the shit beat out of him? Your whole operation gone. And Deontay Wilder about to retire. He old. But y'all know what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Send it to Fred, man. I'll link his video version in the description. Appreciate it. Much love to him. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, and video requests. Keep sharing the videos, man. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Helpblaze, thehelpblaze.com. Promo code GoodFella1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code in the description. Check out the Patreon. I'll be updating soon. I've been busy. Want to make a donation? That link's always there. Check out the Brother Barbershop Conversation video in the link under source link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. All that stuff is in the description. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. And